Welcome, everyone, to LSU's Tiger Stadium, one of the most intimidating environments in all of sports. This Death Valley crowd has been getting ready and hyped for this one. Great anticipation for a matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top-5 showdown. Both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, it seems like a screen pass is either feast or famine. You either completely fool the defense and you've got a lot of room to run behind a convoy of blockers, or there's just nowhere to go and the play gets blown up as we see here.
Important second down play coming up. The back's got it.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
A quick 3rd and 10, and the crowd now really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Second down now after the sack. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll try the right here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Running a quarterback sneak here.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the 1st down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the 1st down.
The ball starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Hit as he released it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Offense operating from the pistol. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
The Volunteers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And the Vols will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Handoff in a single back formation. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Can he make it to the marker? Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, the RPO gives you more options on your play. It can confuse the defense a bit as well. Here they trust the quarterback to be able to make the right decision and get the football into the hands of the playmaker.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the back now goes in motion. A handoff from the shotgun. Powerful running here. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or you can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. And they get him down after the completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Breaks, quick, got space looking for the end zone here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Listen, such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the running back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He'll hand it off. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
He'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
That's the end of the first quarter. LSU 14, Tennessee 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And here's the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. The ball has come to the line to run the hurry out. They'll hand it off. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down.
Second down play coming up. Ball handed off. The Volunteers pick up enough yardage for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you could tell once he got through that second level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did, but brought down just short at the 1-yard line.
And the Volunteers will line up now. It's first and goal. It's QB sneak. No signal yet, but I think he stopped short of the goal line. Second down and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Volunteers. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. You make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7.
That makes the score LSU 14, Tennessee 7.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Christine, on the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. No chance to catch him.
The defense looked like they were trying to solve a jigsaw puzzle blindfolded in the dark on that option play. I mean, the offense hit them so fast they had no clue where it was going. The next thing you know, it's a touchdown.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And on the carry, he's heading left. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Mark down at the 26-yard line. 2nd down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Number 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14.
That makes the score. LSU.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Tennessee, 14.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's second down here. Now they'll run a draw play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. And the ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This offense got up to a very slow start, but in the second quarter, they've been putting things together. A touchdown here would make things really interesting. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial 3rd down play right here. They'll run it to the right side. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
The Vols have 1st and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Boy, that last carry, Chris, puts him right at 100 yards for the game. How's he done it? Because he's been patient. He's followed his blocks. He's let everything develop in front of him, and he's busted through for some big gains.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. The pass rush. The ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Second down after that previous play. Motion now from the tight end. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, LSU.
What a great example of why this tight end is one of the top tight ends in college football. This guy's got great speed, but he also has the power to be able to break through those arm tackles and take it to the end zone.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first down. The Volunteers are looking to keep this drive going.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Bush. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. And the Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking right, this one caught. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got his man in the open field. Excitement there in the final play of the first half. A great effort, but they get him down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Vols will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Grab behind the line. It's Turner. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. They're going to run it. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll run it here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Send the back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
A solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Tight end goes in motion. There's a run call on 3rd and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. And there's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
He's marked down at the 16-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 7.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's caught downfield. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, a great throw and a 1st down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. But they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Contact as he let the ball go. And he's got it. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. It's a run to the left. Football comes out. And the offense recovers the fumble. And the Volunteers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. First and goal, handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And the quarterback will just sneak it here.
Boy, this has been tough to watch. So disappointing. They just can't punch it in. They're that...
Touchdown, Vols. Trying to come all the way back.
Chris, I'm surprised here, but it worked out. 4th down and goal, quarterback sneak. The offensive line got low, got a good push to give him just enough room to get into the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And they finally make the tackle, but an explosive play by this offense to wrap up the third quarter.
LSU 28, Tennessee 21.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Tennessee 21.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And then first down, right back to the running game. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Vols will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. No huddle here for the offense.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. The Volunteers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Brought down on play at the 13-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the handoff. Refusing to be brought down. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Now they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend to get across that first down mark, but he's going to be a couple of yards short. Good job by the defense at having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game.
Well, down late in his football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Going with the old counter run here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he's going to float this one to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
The punting unit on the field after the third down incompletion. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. And the Vols will crank up the tempo.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, I'll be honest, Chris, I'm really surprised he's trying to get outside like this to try to make a play. He's not the fastest at all. I think he was just desperate to try to come up with a play, and, man, it did not work out. That is a significant loss for the offense.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
2nd down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Ball handed to the running back. And they pick up the 1st down. Tackled at the 25.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage on the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and giving the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone.